너는 초라하게 갇혀버린 나를 봤어. 너 전할 거야 너 전할 거야 하지만 아직까지 사랑하는 걸.
그래 그러지만 네 맘속에 너를 이제 갈 거야. 머리 위로 비친 내 하늘 바라다 보며 널 향한 마음을 이제는 굴렸지만
웬일인지 내게 더 다가갈수록 우린 같은 하늘 아래서 있었지. 넌지 너 사랑해 이렇게 말했지. 이제 곧 준비해 더 많은 말을 뒤로 한 채 언제나 네 옆에 있을게. 이렇게 약속을 하겠어 저 하늘을 바라다 보며. 내게 하늘이 저겨 있어. 그래 너는 내 앞에서 익혀. 그래 다른 연인들은 키스를 해. 하지만 항상 나는 너의 뒤에 있어야만 해. 이제 그만해 나도 남잔데 hey. 내 마음 너도 알고 있는 거 알아. 그래 이제 나도 지쳐서 하늘만 바라볼 수밖에. 내게 하늘이 열려 있어. 그래 너는 내 앞에 서 있고. 그래 다른 연인들은 키스를 해. 왜 난 너의 뒤에 있어야 할까. 햇살을 일어나 보니 너무나 눈부셔. 모든 게 다 변할 거야 널 향한 마음도.
그렇지만 너 사랑 없는 게 아니야. 이제는 나를 변화시킬 테니까.
머리 위로 비친 내 하늘 바라다 보며 너 향한 마음은 이제는 굳었지만
웬일인지 내게 더 다가갈수록 우린 같은 하늘 아래서 있었지.
넌지 너 사랑해 이렇게 말했지. 이제 곧 준비해 더 많은 말을 뒤로 한 채 언제나 네 옆에 있을게. 이렇게 약속을 하겠어 저 하늘을 바라보며.
유해리고 있고 말니 유해 자리고 니난 비거린 유해 stop 쉽게 나의 시간 벤이 시도할 땐난 대상인 기도수만의 가루 그게란
Yawns and stretches looks like it's sad time, friends. But don't worry, I'll be back before you know it. Gotta go make some more puns. Lol. The stream will be back soon, I promise. Fox emoji.
人来可从梦，一块瓦砾让我再钻出一个希冀给候鸟，今朝要拜拜拜拜，我就要拜拜拜拜，就要拜拜拜拜，应当要拜拜拜拜。100条信仰水水迢迢，200用结好风花萧萧，300光吹闹暮暮朝朝，南来飞燕中归巢，恰君子天将淑女窈窕，有情相会七夕桥，天官翻车夜落苏道，自红道。许我此生不辜负同甘，共顾惜福。许我此生不辜负良辰，共度不输。赤子可到心慌，相识小路撞。来人来可匆忙，一块瓦砾让我再钻出一个西塔，分析希冀给候鸟，今朝要拜拜拜拜，我就要拜拜拜拜，就要拜拜拜。
Hello, explorers, and welcome back to the Fae Wilds. How's it going? Hello, Komodo. Hello, Caden. Hello, King. How's it going? Hello, Ifany. Hello, oh, there's Impulse. Hello, Impulse. Hello, Tia. How's it going? The donuts are here. Oh man, we're finally back. It's been
Velvet,
forever.
shout out to
Yeah,
Impulsive.
Alex, I can't believe
Low
this.
in time, more
Jeez.
bromides. Playing games,
Woohoo, Alex.
waifu wars, ad faves. Luna 2, Eternal Blue complete.
Also, I was checking Komodo. It's weird.
Hashtag English,
Yeah, you don't have a
hashtag tuber,
Keaton hat. Did you
hashtag
check in with
D&D.
Keaton correctly?
Impulsive, chaos,
There's some things that I guess
mod,
didn't reset
classic,
correctly.
variety, low.
I don't know how you got 100 something Gabriella tokens. Let's see here. Oh, it's because you kept checking in with Gabriella over and over, which there should be a cap, so I don't know how it got that high. Let's see here. I'm checking to see where your check-in was. Where's your check-in? Where's your check-in? It's right there. It's weird. Broken. That's true. I guess the database might be still recovering. I still been pulled to Melody. Oh, yeah, you are. You are pulled to Melody. That would explain why. I gave you your Keaton head anyway. Oh, you know what? I bet you broke the cap on Gabriella's tokens by using Melody. I didn't think about that. I bet you I didn't put the caps on Melody when making tokens. Oopsie. I can reset your poll. Flying the convert potion. It's too late. It's already been fixed. It's already been fixed. Programming, yeah. It's all right. I'm gonna complain about coding for a half second. Give me a minute before we go and talk to Alex. So what StreamAbot did is, so you know when you use a specific variable. No, wait, Alex. Okay, I'll let. All right, we'll do that. Let me just pop on over. Hello.
Well, hey there.
Hey there. How you doing? Dance more.
Pretty good.
We do be dancing.
Glad to be back in the Fox one more time.
In the fight. Yep. Guy, nice to be filled by the mouse. Hell yeah. Got my brain cells today. It's a mouse.
Oh dear, he doubled down, and now I'm the one who's bashful.
I doubled down. I will always double down. How you doing?
And
How's it going?
Oh, I'm holding up all right.
Yeah.
The things in the walls have been interesting as of late.
Things in the walls. Yeah, considering my walls were on fire there for a week, it's fine. Just use that special command. Can't believe this. Yeah, so the Fae faction system, the whole reason it was broken. So you have you have these special keywords, right? So like, let's say you want to do like a string or a variable type, right? You have these things called delimiters, which like tell you that a thing is happening. Like this is an if statement that's about to occur. This is a variable type of this, type, that sort of thing. Well, StreamerBot has a delimiter for their variables, which is the percentile sign. And so the whole point is to, when it sees this, it uses it's like, this thing is a variable. And then it parses the thing as a variable. Well, the problem is that StreamerBot updated, and if the variable doesn't exist, in the past, it would find the delimiter. It'd be like, okay, I need to use this variable. Oh, it doesn't exist. Cool. I'll just move on. I won't do anything with it. Well, the update decided, this variable doesn't exist, so I guess I'll just take the delimiter and the name of the variable you just tried to use and use that as the value, and then stuff it into the system. And it's like, that's not how that works.
Now, to be clear here, of all the possible things you could do with the information at that level of the code, that might be the dumbest thing to do. The best thing to do would be like, oh, you want a new variable? Okay, I'll make you a temporary variable for this function. And that might still have problems, because that might not propagate properly, but at least it would be able to run through. Now,
Exactly.
Now, past that, it would be wonderful if it just went, hang on, I don't see this, and then refuse to compile or refuse to run. Just throw an error. Be like, hang on, you didn't define this variable. Sorry, I can't do this. That would stop things. It would break, but at least you'd have an error catch.
Yeah.
But instead, you're saying that it went that it goes, I can't see this variable, so I'm just going to look for the delimiter and then say, this piece of information is the information that should be in this variable. So I'm going to refer to the name.
Yeah, it's like,
that's
throw a tantrum. I know, right? The code said the fox is at fault. What? I didn't even. But that's not how coding standards work. It's
no. This is very much like you have a. Imagine you had an alphabetical list of all things in the store and you had them numbered. This is like somebody going, can I get a number, a McDonald's, let's say it's a McDonald's order or something. It's like somebody walking in and going, can I get a 2? And the guy goes, well, I don't see that you've made 2 a variable yet. So here's a big fat number 2. What? Burgers? No, I don't know what you're talking about.
We don't sell burgers here. Yeah, it's so dumb. So that's why basically the database would explode. Because the problem is that, if a single temporary variable didn't exist, then it would be like, oh, I guess I'll just say, like, temp melody token is now the value of melody token. And then that would cause a cascading issue because the, that variable didn't exist. So then, stuff would try and parse it and crash and carry on because StreamerBot is an idiot and doesn't know how to exit gracefully. And so then it would go to the next variables, which don't exist because the logic didn't fire. So now you have temp potion. I'll put that in as temp potion. And so everything in the database became temp variable name. And so everyone's like data just exploded. So you did it would wipe out achievements, it was wiping out EXP, it was wiping out tokens, it was wiping out everything. Did you reset my Gabby level? It did. It did get reset. Because I fixed the weekly reset bug. I found it while I was fixing all this other stupid bullshit. Listen, all right, I'll level up Gabriella. Don't be fine. It'll be fine. Give me a minute. Salima, hello, Salima. You stopped a woman from getting kidnapped with self-control. Oh wow, okay, that's impressive. I controlled myself, therefore I didn't kidnap that woman. It's like, wait a minute.
Yeah, that is how I read that statement. Like, it's either that or somebody was like, man, I really want to kidnap this woman when she walks through the door, and then you managed to not say, hey, she walked through the door.
Yeah, that's. I mean, good on you.
Self-control preventing a kidnapping is only a few cases that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, there. Gabriella's back to level 3. You're welcome. Give her a minute. She's got it's the update stuff hasn't. There it goes. Or I guess level 4. My bad. Just for you.
Just remember, dear explorers, the biggest boon and the biggest problem with computers is that they do what they're told.
Made me laugh. That's true. It was worth it. Thank you, Salim. Yeah, they do what they're told, and then somebody else told them to do something that I wasn't expecting. So then I told it to do something that it wasn't. Oh, I hate that. It's like, come on. Don't change the parameters on them. Yeah, they don't think for themselves. The problem is when I have an idiot thinking for it instead.
Do you remember when we played Fiasco with Riley and the gang?
Yes, I remember that.
The Fiasco. One of the most fun things in Fiasco is the tilt that throws weirdness into the second stage. And the tilt is something that's rolled randomly or picked from a list, and there's a bunch of classic ones like something is on fire, because that's gonna tilt things quite a bit. But my favorite one is a stupid plan executed perfectly.
I do like that one as well.
And that's kind of comp sci problems in a nutshell. It does exactly what they're told, and that's a problem.
The problem with computers is the logical world. Maybe I guess that's true. Also, hello, Time. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Basically, codes are just magic boxes you cast spells through. They're basically magic focuses. Like ritual sites. Yeah. They're like the modern day orb, except, they come in different sizes. The bigger they are, the like... Please do this.
I'm very fond of the idea of like medieval wizards being tech support.
Yeah.
So, okay, exactly. Sire, have you tried turning off and then turning back on the magic mirror? Have you made sure that your scrying orb is plugged in to the ley lines? No? Okay, good. Glad that fixed it. Thank you.
Guess I'll escalate this to the master wizard over here. Please do this RL with this bop 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 bop.
And I suppose that means warlocks are just script kiddies.
Warlocks are script kiddies. That's funny. I like that. Have you tried?
They don't know how it works. Somebody else wrote the code for them. They're just running it.
Yeah, that's exactly. Oh man, that's pretty funny. I like that. What about sorcerers? Sorcerers are. Oh man, they usually go to like because they just get their stuff just handed to them.
The classic sorcerer is working off the power of their bloodline and their kind of raw charisma to make the universe do what they want to do. So I suppose the closest thing to a sorcerer would be somebody who's been grandfathered in. They don't have a full understanding of the magic they do, but they've had to work. But they've at least had to work to make it work. Maybe sorcerers are just the guys in charge of IT. They've got guys for that.
Like, sorcerers are like, I only know JavaScript and will only ever know JavaScript. I will only ever use HTML5.
And?
Prince Scrutinous and his humor combined. Oh, excellent. Perfect. I'm glad we make you Pog.
So.
I'm sure I did actually invent the runes. Listen, it's fine.
Meanwhile, back in the Pokemon world.
That's true.
So, good news, everybody. As of last time, let's see, there it is. In addition to winning a delightful set of goggles and moustache, we got Blaine's badge.
I'm not gonna kill anyone. It'll be fine. We got Blaine's badge. We got a whole team set up for Mount Pain. Oh man, Toxic Pantro, man. Oh yeah, that's right. Pawn Amp. Hello, Pawn Amp. How you doing?
So yes,
Pawn Amp.
Let's see. There we are, Pawn Amp. Yes. We have prepared a team to deal with a set of legendaries. We're looking to do.
You probably could if you ROM hack it. You could get it on and do a GBA.
Oh yeah, you'd have to make it fit into the cartridge, but if you get it on the cartridge, it'll run it.
Lionel, do this
worst
the
case,
Wait, yeah, do this the dumb way. Oh, I'm a dumbass. Oh, it's Cadunks. I forgot about Cadunks. You're safe for now.
But yes,
I mean,
so we
that
put
was
together a
accurate.
team of folks with electric, fire, dark, etc., in an effort to try to avoid being weak to flying, ice, electric, and fire,
Yeah.
and to set up lots and lots of rock throws.
All the rock
Or rock
throws.
slides, rather.
His donut hole was very tight. These auto jets are so good, aren't they? Aren't they so good? Don't question it.
That's it.
Don't question the quote. It's
No.
gonna go.
Del- Now, delightfully, we do have well, rather, I've got a secret weapon going in. I managed to catch a Zapdos.
That's right.
It took my entire battery of Pokeballs and then a Master Ball for good measure, but I got it.
But you did get it. That's true. That's true. Oh no.
And now we begin the leveling up.
Yeah, we got like 10 levels to go through. I don't want KFC right now. Stop screaming.
Yep.
Stop. What are these quotes? I can't even remember these. God, these quotes. That's what makes them the best, is that we made them and then we forgot the context and now we're just fishing it back up and we have no idea what's going on. Real grind hours out here. You're all not pulling me off melody.
And as the quick reminder, be careful if you come up against a Pokemon that is known to know something like counter, for example. Just as a random example.
Exactly. No, don't, Swagger.
Be careful.
Be careful. It is true. Oh, we're evolving well, as wise said. Sex is like a belt. If it's not tight enough, use the different hole. Oh my god. If he died again, I'm never gonna hear the end of it, Alex. I shall claim thy bones for the eternal stew. Hype Gross? Hype Gross. Oh, hell yeah, look at that. Bro, you got something coming out of your nose there.
Oh, wow. Yep, all right. It's reached its final form.
His final form. I could do the one where it's not coming out of his nose, but no, we're gonna have that one. Wants to learn Hammer Arm. Yes, I will learn Hammer Arm. Oh, it lowers my speed stat though. May also make
Delightfully, we're still far enough down that the levels are coming fast.
True. I'm in the Vaseline dimension. Oh, that's right. I still remember where that one came from, at least. Do not learn Swagger. I don't want to learn Swagger. Swagger's a bad time. Alright. Oh yeah, Rain World. I was actually thinking about, I don't know if you guys liked Rain World enough. I was thinking about playing the DLC for it.
That's actually one I haven't played yet, but I keep hearing this thing about slugs and cats.
Yeah, it's actually got 4-player co-op, so we could... I was thinking about getting a team together and playing it for a charity event here pretty soon.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. I'd be down to see it.
Now before I randomly agree...
Yeah.
I suppose I should ask, just for posterity, what genre of game is it?
We could also PvP. So it is a basic. It's more like a platform. It's like a survival platformer. So basically, you're dumped into it's a set world, right? And depending on when in the time period you are, the world is different. It acts differently. And after a certain amount of time, basically water floods the world and washes everything away, and it will kill you. So you have to basically explore and find shelters between rain cycles. The objective is depending on the slug cat you choose, you're popped into the world and you were given some kind of vague objective. And you have to go to basically survive through a very hostile environment because everything wants to eat you, right? And you need to still also eat because you can't hibernate without eating. So you're running through the universe, trying to get to this objective without dying, and it's very difficult. The movement's actually quite in depth. It's very involved, but it does take a lot to get through, like to get used to. So, Red Bull so damn cute it is.
So survival platformer adventure type game.
Yeah.
Neat.
Yeah. So like one of the Slugcasts I was playing, it's like there's like a whole bunch of lore about it as well, which is really cool. But like the base Slugcat, Slugcat, you're trying to find your parents, and you don't know where they are because you get separated. So you're exploring through the world, and you find these robots that'll tell you where to go and everything, and then trying to like crawl through them and everything. There's almost 100 pages of movement tech, only which a couple are probably glitches. Yeah, the movement tech is quite extensive.
Goodness.
Certainly go places and do things, exactly. So basically, you're running around, you find robots that tell you, go here, and then you go there, and then you get an ending, and they're all like that, basically.
That sounds wonderfully ridiculous. So, yeah, tentatively I'm in.
That's true. Excellent. Good talk. We're basically,
Good talk.
I imagine that if, I would probably suggest if we want to get the team together, or get snatched by a lizard when you suspect that's true, is be like, all right, guys, if you haven't played this game before, go play it for about 8 hours. and then, because like, otherwise it's gonna be very frustrating when you get in there.
So it's one of those, you should have at least some understanding before you try it.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're gonna get in and you're not gonna know how to jump, or you're not gonna know how to climb, you're not gonna know how to avoid things or grab stuff. Yeah, it's a Metroidvania. I love that word is catching on.
Metroidvania?
Yeah, it's one of these games like Tunic or something where like the progression isn't really locked behind items. I mean, it is, but it's more locked about behind your understanding of the game mechanics and how the world works.
That's clever.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. Beyond that, of course, we've still got to play. I still think we've got to plan a multi-world randomizer community day.
Oh my god. Yeah, as you do. Oh god. And, yeah, I guess we need to look at Archipelago and see what they've added.
That's a good question. Here, one sec. Let me find a time when these guys are doing moves. I'll just pull her up.
We're gonna.
I still think it really depends on what approach we would want to use for that.
Thank you.
Mostly in terms of like.
We'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry, I keep interrupting there.
Oh yeah, later. No, it's all good. Yeah, we got people coming and going, right?
Yeah.
Gotta keep up the chat.
You gotta chat with chat. What is this? Yeah, I don't know what Archipelago has out there nowadays.
Let's see. I mean, they've always got lots of stuff in the, shall we say, testing side.
I guess there's yeah, that's true.
So if we want to like troll the Discord for
Bomb Rush Cyberfunk's on there. Chat with chat. Oh man, that'd be funny. I think most of that would be sprays though. I don't think that would be a lot of game mechanics on that one.
Ooh, discharge.
Discharge is good. I went for Thunder.
I've got Thunderbolt, which is already stronger, so I think we'll keep that for the time being. Yeah, I don't know if Discharge has a higher paralysis chance. That would make sense if it were balanced, but balanced Pokemon moves, huh?
I know, like, what is this? We don't balance our Pokemon moves out here.
Alright, let's see. So, Archipelago has Adventure, because of course.
Of course.
Aquaria, Blasphemous. Oh no, Blasphemous.
Oh, that would be... I haven't played that, but I know what it is. I've been meaning to play it. Balance my Pokemon. Just various customization unlocks.
Blasphemous would be a time.
Oh man.
Let's see what.
Oh, that would be awful though if it was Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, because then that means all of the pressure would be on like whoever plays Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, because you have to get all of the sprays, because all the spray locations would have important things behind them. Oh, Mario and Luigi Superstar. Ooh, I'm in fact the time. That's true, you are the time.
Bumper stickers: Castlevania Circle of the Moon, Castlevania 64, Celeste 64. Celeste 64 is like a fan version of Celeste that's 3D.
Oh, okay. Time Spinner. Oh.
All the mountain climbing and strawberries plus 1 dimension.
Plus 1 dimension. I never played the original. Oh man, I was like, I don't really want to bash my head against this brick wall.
Oh no, they put Civ 6 in it.
They put Civ 6 in it?
Yeah.
Gotta build this wonder, and if you don't, then I'm screwed.
Right? Dark Souls 3, DLC quest, Donkey Kong Country 3 specifically, not 2.
Okay. Makes
Doom
sense.
1993, Doom 2, Factorio, which gets my vote, mind you.
Oh man, Factorio. It's like, hey, can you research like Tech 3 so I can jump, please?
Yep. That's the entire gimmick with that one, is the entire tech tree just becomes, what do you call them? Checks? Checks.
Yeah, checks. Cotton Guard.
Oh! And it's evolution time!
Oh.
Penny Brisley is evolving!
Whoa, Factorio, the endless descent into madness. The problem is perfection.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Wow, that's actually pretty cool.
Zapgaron.
Zapgaron. That's really powerful. Dang, look at that. Civ 6 is fucking trash. Oh, was 6 the bad one? I thought 7 was. Wait, do we have 7? Is 6 the new one?
6.
I can't keep up anymore.
I think 7 is the most recent.
Metal as shit it is.
Not
6
sure.
Is the recent? Okay. Yeah, I heard the recent one is absolute garbage. May also cause
Oh, goodness.
paralyze.
Oh, right. We're probably going to need to change with their hat location.
Oh, that's right.
Because I don't think... Ah, yes. The little whooper things don't really fit on this anymore, which is a shame. Let's see. Ah, perfect.
So 7 looks bland. Oh. Roads independently, can't stack units. The U's are trash. The cities have to build districts, so your enemies can see you easier. Oh, okay.
What do you think, Renard?
Break
Pink
those
glasses?
7. Oh, really? Glasses would be perfect for him. That would be amazing.
Excellent.
It's like crap, and it stops at like the 80s. Really? That's weird. I can't. Oh man. That one of the problems I had with Civ 6 is I couldn't make roads independently. I didn't know you could stack units. I never really go into military in Civ because I'm always spawning out in the middle of nowhere and everyone leaves me alone. Military
that's kind of funny.
a nuke. Oh.
I had completely forgotten. Wait, hang on. That's really it? Really?
Yeah, apparently you don't have to take anything anymore. Took out stacking, which pissed me off. But it was still Civ. Oh, that would explain it.
Huh.
Because I was like, I don't remember stacking units. I started with Civ 5, so I don't know what we had. I don't know what we lost.
Now that could be a fun little retro stream. I can show you Civ 2.
Oh, good God.
Believe it or not, it's actually really good.
And that is just like my comf game. Civ 5 is very comfy.
Honestly, the funniest thing about Civ 2 is that it has mods before mods were a thing.
Oh,
like, how do I phrase?
Oh, that's right. I think I know what you're talking about. Who's the cool kids?
It's got
Sandbox.
It's got a whole bunch of how do you call them?
Oh, he exploded!
Oh, you okay?
Oh, I had a dummy. Never mind. His explosion was worthless. I forgot about that.
You hadn't had your disguise broken?
Yeah. I forgot. That was the whole reason I have a disguise. Can't get me if I'm immortal for a turn.
This is true.
I do really want to get, like, for sandboxes, I do really want to get back to Kenshi. I don't want to start without finishing, because then I will never finish that last episode. But I swear, I'll try and work on. You know what? I have a vacation coming up. Maybe I'll try and work on it during the vacation. Strong cover games. Age of Mythology would be mine. Ooh. Oh, I haven't played Age of Mythology in a while.
Gosh, I used to really, really love Age of Empires when I was much, much smaller. And yes, that's a thing. But, oh gosh, I am not good at it, I have learned.
I think I have a family member who plays Age of Empires 2 exclusively. That's it. That's all they play. Because I don't like 4X, like, as a genre. Can't believe the Japanese Pantheon is coming out this month. Oh, really? That's kind of cool. I'm trying to think. Funnily enough, my comp game is Stellaris because I know how to break it. It's a comp game. I have a couple.
Yeah, Stellaris is a lot of fun. Still don't think I'm going to get any setup moves on these guys. It doesn't seem like it's the way to go.
How Shroud works now? Oh. In Age of Mythology? I don't think I've ever played Age of Mythology.
It's basically a sequel to Age of Empires 2. It works about the same way, but with the addition that there's a separate tech tree for deities, essentially. As you tech up, you're given a choice between a couple of deities, and depending on which one you dedicate to, for each like new age you get to, you get access to a different set of tech. Okay. It's not huge, but it's like you can go with this one and get this unit, or you can go with that one and get that unit and building. That sort of thing. Okay, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Magic the Gathering. Oh man, I can't get into Magic the Gathering because it's so expensive. It's just. Yep. It is. Oh, I can learn Explosion? Ah, guys, you want my learn Explosion? Oh, hell yeah. Let's not learn Explosion. Let's see, what else we got on this list? I like 80 bucks. Do a coward. I don't think I will. Faxandu? What is Faxandu? Faxandu. Action role-playing platformer developed by Hudson Soft for the NES. Oh, that's not neat. Oh, hey, Renard, they've got Final Fantasy 1 on the list. Oh my god, good lord. That'll take forever. That's just, unless I play, unless I speedrun it, like, that would take a while. That's old school RPG. That's there to eat your time up. Yeah, pretty much. We all just play RPGs on Archipelago. Oh gosh, that actually. Oh, that does bring up one of the ideas I was pondering. See, what I was thinking was, instead of doing it like for one now on the charity streams, we're looking for timing and all that jazz. We're trying to keep it within, keep it working, and so on, right? That makes it hard to do that as a community night because it's hard to get folks that you know are going to be there to do the thing if it's just randos. But the big thing with making it community is, oh hey, false swipes, how useful. Oh, that's neat. It's not that Final Fantasy is not bad, but like we're trying to do this for like an event, which means we've got 2, 3, maybe 4 streams maximum. Because I'm not doing a 2-week event again for a while. That killed me. Hey. Yeah, we wouldn't have enough time. And you know, the problem is using RPGs in a randomizer, especially an archipelago randomizer, is really difficult because if someone gets stuck or is taking too long, then that blocks everybody behind them. Exactly. Yeah. So we want to do something that's like interesting but still short enough that progress can be reasonably made. What I was thinking. Yeah. So what I was thinking is the whole idea of making a community night relies on the fact that there are plenty of games on the list which are multiplayer. Like, well, we already mentioned Terraria, Factorio, Minecraft, etc. Heck, we could do those three as a theme, just for example. But there's also stuff like that are pretty good couch games. So, what was that one called? It's a cooking game. Overcooked 2. That's it.
Oh, there you go. That'd be funny.
So we can have some combination of streamers who are hosting servers that people can hop on into and help beat levels and get and unlock tech in Factorio and this, that, the other thing. And we could either have everybody with a world like that, or we could then have a single world run by somebody where a couple of streamers are playing a more, shall we say, classic or less multiplayer game. So you could just, again, as an example, have...
That's right, we have vintage.
You could have me running a Factorio world, and you running a Raft server, and then we could have Impulse playing Pokemon Emerald. But we have to make progress for him to get Pokemon.
That's true. I think the way we would run that is we would have one, because we don't want to split the chat up too much, because then you could stall out a world if no one wants to play Factorio, right? We have one person on Factorio. So the idea would be to set up one of them, and then the streamers. So you have one streamer playing on a multiplayer world, and then chat jumps into that, and then everyone else is playing on normals, like shorter games.
I do like the idea of the streamers calling for help, so that they're like, no, chat, come play with me, I need it.
Come play with me, I need help.
But I definitely see where you're coming from. Like, having one world that's the community world, and everybody else is playing into it, is helping out with it, or it's giving items to everybody else. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, plus then it's only like one game chat has to, like, if they don't have it, right, then it's much easier for them to participate. Then I guess, having multiple choices, though, it widens your net, but...
it's a give and take, right?
Yeah. Is Vintage Story on the archipelago?
Vintage Story.
I don't even know how that would work. Send the minions out to save X streamer, exactly. Or hear me out on this, Fox Boy. Oh my god.
There is the only the only archipelago game that starts with V at the moment, at least in the official releases, is VVVVVVVV.
That one. Gotcha.
So yeah, they've got plenty of those platformer types if that's what you're looking for.
Okay, gotcha.
Now, what type of game is that one? That...
Make Fae faction system archipelago friendly. I would. I might. I could.
Huh. No, we can manage that. Like, that's definitely doable.
Hold on. I thought I gave you Keaton's hat. Hold on. Wait, can't you check on it like every 5 minutes anyway? Because you're like a what is it? Tier 3 subscriber. Like, you should have like the quickest time frame imaginable. Hold on. This was a bit. Was it though? You can't throw ideas at me. I'll do them. Jeez. Hello, Zuzu. Pokemon hat. Pokemon hat indeed. That's right. We gotta style our Pokemon. Like 10 minutes or so. Okay. I know. I guess by default. Let me make sure you got your hat. Where's your key hat? Got it. There. You should
As
have
I'm
your
thinking
hat now.
about it, the Fae faction system would be a funny thing to add in.
All the ideas.
If
Oh, what you cooking, by the way? I'm doing good, Zuzu. What are you cooking today? We're just discussing archipelago ideas. About randomizer events. Oops, I did the wrong thing. Level to all of chat. We can do things. Get the things. Help out with the checks. Move on. Singaporean
Honestly.
Bakute. Ooh, that sounds really good. What's in that?
that might. Oh no. Oh.
I'd have to get the I'd have to expand out the adventures and actually do the treasure system, and then I have to do an inventory system. There's a lot of things I have to do before I can get it archipelago compatible, because I need more objectives than just check in. It's a rib soup with toasted garlic and ginger and lots of peppercorn, mushrooms, and tofu. Ooh, that's delicious.
That sounds amazing.
That sounds amazing. It does. Dang. Now I want ribs. Shit. Now I'm hungry.
It strikes me that the... How do I say it? The most effective way to do the Fae faction system with an archipelago, since unless you're gonna like make the timers nothing, it's more difficult to be active. The Fae faction system is sort of a ongoing thing, right?
Just incentivize you to finish that. Yeah, so it's I mean, there's ways you can. So the whole Luva, hello Luva, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Good, now that fall is coming, finally starting to cool down. That's true. The way, so it's designed as the genre is idle RPG, essentially.
Yeah.
But it's designed with a bunch of co-op play in mind. So the point is that you either work with your fellow chatters to get something you want, or you chain a bunch of different factions together in order to get something you want. That's sort of the design philosophy between. So when I design something, it's either, all right, how can a player get this by themselves, and how can a player get this with help from others? And then I sort of design the system out from there. So like I might add potions, or faction synergies, or something that someone else can do that affects this other faction, and all this other stuff. Simple, you pay to win. You can also pay to win. That's true. I'm not even gonna lie. You can gift subs absolutely give you an advantage to get experience points. Like I'm not gonna be like, no, you can totally just no. Like you can speed up your leveling progress with subs. It's not that you should, but you can. It's a thing that can. Yeah. Because like this, I want to show support. Like if you're gonna support me with monetary value, then I'm gonna give you bonuses. Like, I don't want to be unfair about it. And like clips, like doing streamer supportive things gives you extra stuff. I only take a few $1 billion to max prestige. Yeah, you don't want to give me $1 billion. Come on, geez, Infinity, you don't want to support your streamer. Still sounds like a skill issue. There's like a lot of interwoven play you can do just on your own. It's actually nuts if everyone worked together with clicking in or checking in. You could get some crazy combos going. I kind of want to do a faction that allows a little more synergy, that allows you to like transfer tokens and stuff, because then you could give tokens to polled chatters. Also, hello Nick, how's it going? I'm gonna hydrate here a second. Hold on. Hope you're doing good, Luva. By the way.
Hang on, I'm slacking.
I don't know what. I have no idea what they're on about. Apparently, they're slacking. Yeah, I can't believe this. What are my levels? I haven't even been paying attention. Oh, we're getting there. We're almost there. Tia is lagging behind. Tia Saber.
The idea of archipelago Fae faction gives me this mental image of like scheduling something like this on the weekend where we've got our community night and we're doing all that stuff, and leaving the Fae faction system largely work in the same way, but put a bunch of checks into it. So it it could be anything from like when you redeem this reward, unlock this thing, or pick from a random pool, etc., etc. But regardless of how you do the unlocks, it would be funny to have the Fae faction system contributions over a week be the things that contribute to a sudden burst of unlocks when the right.
Oh, that'd be funny. Another Fae faction run by Alex. Oh man, I don't really know what to do. I kind of want to phase out the Nun faction because it's not fun. It's not a fun faction. It is the faction that happens when you show up and you don't know what's happening. And it's like, it's not a very user-friendly faction because you don't get any of the cool stuff, right? You don't get any cool sprites, you don't get any cool tokens, you don't get any EXP.
This is true. It's not really a faction, it's a lack of a faction.
Yeah. So you check in and you're like, well, my stuff isn't cool, and then you leave.
a non-player faction.
Oh, you mean, yeah. So the problem is the system's not really designed for that. It's not really designed for like a player specifically controlled faction. That's what the guest factions are for, which I really want to open up so I can allow other VTubers to come and pitch me their faction ideas, set up their own faction stuff. I still need to fix Impulse's guest faction. Oh, Pippon, you curse with too much water. 7 out of 10. I'm gonna drown.
I'm going to need to understand the system way better before I start making suggestions in that regard.
Well, basically, you just pitch me an idea and I'll figure it out for you. I'll do the game design part. You just gotta come up with cool ideas. The only problem is I can't provide any of the art assets, so if you want a sprite, you're gonna have to either source your own, or I'm gonna find like a PNG image.
I mean, have you, by any chance, have you seen the, what was it? The Library of Runia sprites that Zafame did for yours truly?
I have seen those. I have to say, you know, maybe a little bit. I've caught a kind of, you know, glimpse of them, you know. Well, as Push making a minigame for an adventure. I am. Digital Alex would. Well, that's just a guest faction. Someone would have to be able to, like, interface with it, right? There's got to be some kind of interaction with the faction. That's free advertisement. That is true free advertisement. Listen, it's two-way free advertisement, essentially. Doom clone for an adventure. I am working on the Doom clone. It's not really a Doom clone. It's a very watered down version of Doom. You're not moving around. That would kill. I'm not remaking Doom. That's not happening. That would crash OBS and StreamerBot and probably my computer all at the same time.
You could always do it Discord style, 1 frame at a time.
No. Good lord, no.
Twitch plays Doom on Discord on the Fae faction system.
God. Because the other problem I gotta keep in mind is the real estate space. Because I don't want to just toss, like, because I already have, like, visual problems. Like, right, you know, the card's too small, but then if I make it bigger, then it's in the way. And, you know, I'm trying to find a balance because it's either in the way and people are like, why is this card thing in the way? I can't see what's happening. Or it's too small, I can't see the information. Or I probably need to just redesign the card so that it, you know, it can display the information without taking up so much space. Something like that. This is how we create a bigger check-in system inside of the Fae Wilds. See if I can code Doom onto FMS through Twitch chat. I have eventually spiraled so out of my control that, like, you could just do code execution.
Oh yeah. And suddenly Ifany belongs to the faction root.
Exactly. Oh my god, that would be hilarious. Oh god. Joint faction banned forever. Yeah, you just do what was it, arbitrary code execution or ACE, that's right, you do ACE in my Fae faction system and it just automatically bans you. It's like, this isn't code that I wrote. Get out of here. I was thinking about adding something like the way what Impulse does, where you can time yourself out, and I was like, maybe I could give you EXP for that or something. I don't know why you would ever want to do that. I don't know. It's like
honestly, the only thing that I dislike about that is the way that it deletes chat messages by default.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the deleting of chat messages. I wish it wouldn't do that. Like, I understand why it does that, because typically when you're timing someone out, it's because they're doing something naughty, and you didn't want them to say whatever they did or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
so
I get it.
I guess that they want it to be automatic.
Let me time myself out. Do it, Foxplay. Do it. No, moderators wouldn't be allowed to time themselves out. That would be a no-no. Because I'm not going to go through the pain of remodeling all of you again over and over again. Good lord, that would drive me insane.
I suppose you could just make becoming a mod a redeem.
It's like everyone's a mod. Yay! I actually need to see if I can even do that. You're gonna have to build...
No, it's a bad idea. Please don't.
Please don't. You have a good sleep, Luva. Have a good eat. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for stopping by. Do appreciate it. A shame. I mean, there's a way to do that. I could do it. It's not like it would be impossible. I could do it and then like put safeties on there. It's like, is this Ifany? Is this Ico? Is this Time? Is it not any of these three people? Then no. And then I just time you harder. You have to know how hard it is by now. You have to know. Like, it's doable. It's just kind of a pain in the butt. Jamelans has a way to do it. Well, you know, everywhere has a way to do it. You could do it in Twitch. You could do it right now. You could say /mod and then it would yell at you because, like, you're not supposed to mod yourself. It's just that if I did it, I wouldn't have the checks originally, and then everyone would be a moderator. So then I'd have to do the extra work to go and put all that stuff. The problem is, like, it's not really like moderating yourself. The problem is that you need a moderator to mod somebody, and then like. So if I wanted to make it so that, yeah, so like the way StreamerBot would work is that if I'd have to put it in, like tie it in so that anyone could just mod themselves, because I wouldn't want to go and do the mod command myself, because that's, I have to stop what I'm doing and go type in the command and all that other stuff. So I would make it automated, but if I automate it, then, you know, I'm just giving the keys to the castle to whoever wants to run it. And then, what are you doing? Don't ban me because I'm not letting you have fun. I can't believe this. Oh!
Well, it was a good stream while it lasted.
Oh my god. Forbidden spells, we're not doing that yet. I mean, I think, again, it's doable. I just have to put in all the safety features. That takes a lot of time. A mute command? Is there? I think there's a mute command. I think that just makes you can't post. That doesn't really do what you want to do.
Sits patiently
my command?
and taps pause.
Listen, I gotta get
Ico
set up, and then I gotta get yours.
Got to go
Very
poke the
mean,
humans to
confetti.
make them hurry. Lol.
Because the thing about, I think muting doesn't let you do, like, muting still lets you interact with, what is it, redeems, I think? Is there a mute? Hold on.
It's a good question, actually.
It doesn't look like there's a mute command natively to Twitch. But I'm sure there's probably a mute command. Oh, man, because I guess, I mean, you could program one, but you'd have to, like, delete. I don't know if Twitch lets you delete messages individually. I think you have to delete all of them or not. They poofed.
Oh.
Yeah, I think when you want to delete messages from Twitch, well, actually, I don't. I think you ask Twitch nicely, could you please delete these messages? And it's like, okay, and then it wipes them all out in all of chat. Completely for that user. I don't know. I can't. I have to go relook it because Twitch updates its API every like freaking month or whatever, and they change what's accessible and what isn't. Like the poor tits is just constantly under. Sorry, things broke this month because freaking Twitch updated the API and now we don't have access to this whatever, and we got. It's just. I feel bad for them. They have to constantly fix their stuff. Which is a little why I'm a little apprehensive to build stuff out of Godot. Turns out I was looking at oh man, Polypop. So Polypop was like, we're a game engine for stream, and I'm like, oh, that's perfect. And then no, it's just another OBS. It's just another OBS. They want you streaming out of their platform. I'm like, this isn't what I wanted. This isn't what I wanted at all. It's so beans, man. It's beans. So I can't use that, so I have to go back to Godot. And I gotta use WebSockets in Godot. I don't want to use WebSockets in Godot. Text-based redeem that deletes the messages in that redeem that makes them poof for a bit. A text-based redeem. Well, the problem is, like, I could tell it to delete messages, and it would Twitch deletes everything. It's not so much on me. I have to. At some point, I have to interface to Twitch, and then I'm beholden to whatever Twitch decides with their API. They have a continual smile Twitch updates where everything only gets worse, basically.
This is one of those things where there will come a point where Renard is trying to update StreamerBot, and what he ultimately ends up doing is writing a new Twitch.
Yeah, and if writing a streaming platform on accident, like, oh man, he was eventually going to have to do it anyways. I guess. The problem is that because StreamerBot let me be lazy, and so I just kind of like I relied on it to do all the heavy lifting for me. But now I got to go and reinvent the wheel essentially, which is indiscriminate with their deletion of words. Yeah, please do that. I mean, yeah, that'd be so funny. Oh man, then I had to start a business. You got complacent. Well, I started complacent. I was like, StreamerBot's great. This does exactly what I want. And then it let me use code, and then we had problems.
And then problems.
Because with Godot, then I gotta build a UI, and then I gotta build a WebSocket interface, and then I gotta build a Twitch interface, and I gotta build a and then I gotta get all the OBS commands, and those are complicated because they're all in JSON packets.
Oh no.
And it's like. It's like raw JSON too. I think it's JSON. It's probably JSON. I think it was JSON last I looked. It's just Lord. It's not hard. It's just a lot of tedious nonsense, and then problems your own making. And it's like StreamerBot already does that on the bot. I just have to use the C code. I just C#, bam, done, and I don't have to do anything else. Like they've already got all the wrappers done for me, and I don't gotta build them all over again. I'm just opportunities to make everything better or worse. The benefit though of redoing everything is that when it gets done, then I could just resell it as a product. But then it's gonna be like, hey, we want to add our own factions. We don't want to use your smelly Fae factions. And I'm like, but that's the point. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of it. And then I have to do a whole import GUI, and then it's just, it just gets, oh man, when it gets done, yeah. Of course, hyperfixation to learn things and build a template. Learn things, huh? Build a template for what?
These are the questions.
Oh, that's the other thing. I gotta get database. I gotta use the data. I gotta figure out what kind of database I want to use. I think Godot has its own built-in database. It's just a lot. It's like the wheels in the cart were already invented. I just didn't want to build them again. Is the problem. You want to make your own factions at some point? Oh man, that's like, it's like, because the problem with building your own factions is that it blows away your balance. Because everything is nicely tuned the way I like it. But if I do random, it's like, anyone can do whatever they want, then it's just bye-bye balance. If you do every faction idea, then no one can complain about not having a faction. That's true. Yeah, just do every single faction idea ever. Oh, you want to do your own faction system? Oh man, good luck. I use C#. C#'s not too hard to learn. Everything works until it doesn't. That's true. Just don't do your database in a text file. That's going to be a nightmare.
The only proper way to store databases, as everyone knows, is nested zips.
Please, God. I had to deal with a
database
make sure
like
compressed. That once. Yeah, make sure it's compressed. It was way back in the day. You made a pun where I missed it. I was too busy having... PTSD. GUI, UE. Oh gods, the code went kablooey. It does go kablooey. That's basically the song of my people, right there.
Yeah, more or less.
Coding isn't that bad, yeah, until you get into stuff like recursion and like.
Oh. Coding is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's just
at low level.
It has. I mean. It's just the same stuff with more of it in branches, right?
More of it in branches. Yeah, it's simple. Here, you want simple? How about trying to make an API call to a vendor that uses fucking digest authentication, the worst kind of authentication, where you have to make a dummy ass call to their API, which will fail on purpose, so you can get the right headers, which work one time, so you can make an actual call that you want to make. And you have to make it all run in less than 200 milliseconds, which is not possible with digest authentication. But, you know, yeah, easy. It's simple. Coding is easy, guys.
I mean,
Quirky.
pretty sure there's a base command in Python for that. Something like what was it? You assign your variable and then you go equals eat their code, and it just does
code.
it.
Yeah, you just digest. You get Reggie on it. Reggie, it's okay. Code can't hurt you anymore, but it can, and it does every day, every single day. We're out here smiling at the code of madness. I was given that problem recently, and I was like, why? Why would we set it up this way? Why do I have to solve this problem?
Yeah, it really should be one of those things that you do differently. It should just be right.
Use a token or a key file or literally the hundreds of other ways we could authenticate. Why do we do it this way? Why do I have to make a call that fails on purpose? You know how like,
I mean, do a ping, have an encryption. There's a dozen, 1,000 ways to do this that's better than fail intentionally.
The fact that I have to authenticate by failing on purpose is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Well, one of the stupidest things I've ever heard. Going ass backwards, gonna be able to faction systemize you guys and insert a arbitrary time frame here. It's worse. It's so bad. I don't know. Like, if it's after I like got it as fast as I could get it, because the problem is like that's, you know what? I'm not even so mad at digest authentication. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay if you're making like one call every couple of minutes or a day or whatever. But like, can you get this man a hot chocolate? I'm gonna need that. But like, they want this problem I have to solve. I have to make a call every couple of milliseconds. So I'm just hammering this poor server like constantly. Oh man, it's like the vendor didn't understand the assignment, and so I have to gently educate them on why they're stupid.
That's the hardest part right there. It's not the biggest problems are. I don't want to say the biggest problems are user side, because they're not. The biggest problems are other coder side.
Other coder side, yeah, exactly.
and it's not necessarily like, oh, they didn't annotate their code. That happens, yes, but you can generally work that back with time and effort and all that jazz. The issue is when they're like, this is the way it should work, and that's stupid. And then you have to like either make clear to them why that is, or you have to deal with the stupid and leave it in place.
Yeah. Good guy to look at to get started with coding. Oh man, bro, I don't.
I can handle this one. I am not a professional coder, which is why I can give you a hint here. If you happen to be college age and taking classes or something to that effect, the best way to begin is a basic comp sci course that will introduce you to computing as a whole, which will introduce the way a computer works, and which, if it's a good course, if it's a good like comp sci 104 type of course, it will teach you to code in the most basic of basic languages, which is to say, not basic, which is the name of the language, but assembly. I learned coding by literally learning the classic, here's how you reference a register, here's the base things that the machine can do before the OS is installed. Run your codes by setting a series of ones and zeros and then having it ticker tape through them. Once you grasp Go ahead.
Oh, that'll teach you, because that'll teach you all the logic, like how to logic through code. And yes, annotations are incredibly important, making sure your code is readable. But because all languages are basically you're just learning. It's like learning French or Spanish or Japanese, right? Every code, like C# has its own annotation language from C++, from JavaScript, from Java, from Ruby, from Python. The logic's all the same. It's just the syntax is different. Words are words, but you just gotta learn how to say them.
That's exactly it. A coding language is an abstraction. The way that the computer works isn't it reads the code that says do the thing, and it checks what do the thing means and then does it. Not necessarily. a coding language, when you type it in, is telling a later piece, either a compiler or an interpreter, what to actually do in the deep recesses of the computer. So what the computer is basically doing is it's able to see a spot in memory, read that spot in memory, do math based on that spot in memory and another spot in memory, and then store things elsewhere in memory. So, like, a calculator is programmed by having the number that you're calculating held in memory, by having another number that you want to do something to it with it held in memory, and then knowing what the different add, subtract, multiply, divide, knowing how those work and how you have to work in binary to combine those numbers to get your result, and then spit it out.
Yeah,
so
put in spiral memory.
A coding language basically just shorthands a bunch of that. If you want to do something like export this as an Excel file, in a coding language that's going to be one line tops. But that one line in the compiler basically says, it references this, that, the other thing. It takes all the data that you have and then puts it into this format, and then on and on. So if you understand how it works at a slightly lower level, it becomes way easier to learn the rest of, well, how coding actually works. Learning the language is just a matter of learning logic and basically figuring out how to apply these tools to get to that result.
Yeah. If you're looking for high-level languages, I would probably start with, once you learn logic, I would probably start with Python, because it's very much a what you see is what you get kind of language.
Yep, full agree. Python is an excellent starting language.
It doesn't integrate with everything, right? So it's, at the age to take college classes as far as currently I'm unable to do that this time. Well, I mean, you could still like take classes, or get a Curiosity Stream or Skillshare. Those are subscription services, but they'll help. They have like professionals that break down complicated tasks for you.
If you want to learn by yourself, I'm sure you can also find various online classes and tutorials that'll run you through basic coding. Is the jargon file still a thing these days?
The jargon file? I haven't had to deal with the jargon file in a couple decades.
So it might be, but it's probably going to be a cabal of wizards at this point. Deep lore.
The deep lore. It's like the most I have to deal with is like C, which, well, the industry I'm in is doing everything it can to stop with C, but it's rough.
Good.
Subservice that teaches coding called boot.dev is also really good. That's a good place to go. Just keep in mind that if you're gonna specialize in a language, look to see how integratable it is. Because some languages, while very useful, are very specific to what they do. For instance, JavaScript is very much like a web browsery kind of, I run this in like HTML kind of coding language. You're not really wanting to use JavaScript to go and, build out a game engine or whatever. Because it's not really what it was built for. You can. You could.
Quick pause on the coding talk. Is rock climb a movement ability in this game?
Yes, I think it is, but it's not like an HM, but you can use it to climb certain walls. I don't think it's required to beat the game, but you can use it to get some secrets. Is it?
That's
Minecraft
kind of the direction
Java?
I was thinking.
Minecraft's in Java,
classic Minecraft, PC Minecraft was coded in and runs on Java. Yes.
Yeah.
And
JavaScript. Java and JavaScript are two different languages.
Yes, JavaScript is essentially a browser language. It's an internet language, where Java is a classic object-oriented coding language. Java is also a good one to learn because it'll teach you a bunch of tips and tricks that are useful elsewhere, but you can get most of that in Python anyway.
Yeah, I think Java kind of got eaten because C# is basically it's basically more optimized Java. Old Java is very unoptimized. It's very slow. It's not very speedy, not very optimal. libraries.
And optimization here basically means how fast it can, how good the code is at being able to do what you're telling it to, with the fewest internal computer steps.
Yeah, it basically, the least amount of CPU and RAM usage. You don't want to run a program and then half your RAM is gone.
For the moment, though, don't. If you're learning coding, don't worry about optimization to begin with. Find things that work, and you can always tweak them later.
You won't really be running into optimization issues early on.
Yeah, that's a advanced topic.
Yeah, it's basically when you in the industry that I work in, optimization is king because you have people doing things in like half of a second. And you need to update like hundreds of, it's like big data, so you're updating like hundreds of thousands of records in like seconds or less.
An easy way to think about it is if you were to put together some code to, let's use the classic problem. If you wanted to put together code to sort a list, so you had a list of groceries that you were getting, and you were like, okay, I want these sorted alphabetically. Yeah. One thing you could do is have it scan the entire list for something that begins with A, and then move that to the first entry. And then scan the entire list for more things that begin with A, and then move those up as well. And then rescan all the A's when it's done, and sort the A's.
Please.
But you can probably see why that would be a bad idea. Because it's going to take a long time. It's a...
If you wanna kill any programmer ever, just tell them to use BOGO sort.
Oh, that's one of my favorite things to come out of the SCP community. There's I'm not gonna go into details here because long stories, but there's an SCP whose whole existence is super duper secret. Like, I know that's kind of the gimmick, but it's meant that nobody is supposed to know what it is or to find it.
Yeah, because like if you know about it, it captures you, right? It takes you away somewhere.
Yeah, that sort of thing, exactly. So, that particular SCP. Oh no, that one's like built into. There's a couple that are like that. The subset that deal with not memes but anti-memes are a lot of fun.
You have to, like,
there is no anti-memetics division is great.
Oh, I love that one. Yeah, because there's the ones that where you know about it and then it can hurt you, and then there's the ones you have to like describe what it isn't, because if you do, then it comes after you. And then there's the ones that like you can't know what it is, because if you know what it is, you forget what it is. It's like an anti-meme.
Yup. But there's at least one SCP whose whole gimmick is it's so horrifying to learn about that merely knowing about it causes problems, and so and again, surely I'm the way I'm describing it, I'm betting there's multiples that fit that description too. But
cognito hazards are specifically the ones that harm you by knowing they exist.
But the gimmick with the article is it's an article no one's ever supposed to find. So if you it's
not round, yeah.
But it's basically hard coded somewhere onto the server because a highest end user kind of burned it into the system, and so the folks were like, well, shoot, we can't have it stay there because then researchers are going to stumble upon this and get hit by this horrible memetic effect. So what they did instead was they wrote code to have it randomly scatter, like on a nanosecond by nanosecond basis, to be into different spots in the database. So the only way you could possibly access it is if you get super unlucky when you're looking up SCP number such and such, and it just happened to be that one for that second. And up. But I did
like that one.
The whole gimmick, like before it actually gets into what it actually is it basically says, if you access it, it says, don't look at this. Seriously, don't look at this. Just walk away.
Just walk away.
If you decide to look at it anyway, it then basically says, okay, welcome to the team. Your job is to figure out how to de-optimize this worse so it will never be found again. Also, don't actually read it. You don't want to know.
Anti-IRL reader CSP. CSP. I think 14. That's Mallow, right? Mallow's a mimetic hazard, but she's a very limited mimetic. She's not like a I think because like cognito hazards are self-spreading, whereas I think mimetic are they don't spread themselves. You have to go out of you have to initiate the contact.
Kind of the other way around. Cognito hazards are anything that's hazardous to think about, whereas mimetic hazards are hazards of thought that spread, like a meme.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Mallow just kind of stalks you, and then you get so paranoid you end up killing yourself, or you just kind of deal with it and become so jaded it doesn't matter anymore. Mild mimetic hazard because program is a virus, yes. Well, because you have to specifically download it and run it yourself, and then once you do, then it's stuck with you forever. Or you find out you're a furry if the internet has anything to go off of. Yeah, Mallow kind of got hijacked by the furry community.
I mean, it kind of went back and forth, given the original thing, the original image it was based on was a furry cosplay in the first place.
Yeah, that's true. It was a zombie wolf, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. And so they grabbed that and made that a thing, and so the fact that it got popular and then got re-popular in the fandom, that makes sense.
Because I need to read some of the newer stories, but the original story was basically you'd go and find an app because you were depressed and lonely, and it would show up, and you would download it and run it, and then Mallow would start popping up in your images more and more frequently until it was real time. And this would either freak you out so hard you died, or you just didn't care and just went on with your jaded, depressed life. Free friend.
Goodness.
Yeah, Mallow couldn't really, interact with the world around him. Poor Mallow really has been taken a hold of by the internet. New friend, yay! Yeah, because, I think the way it was set up is you can't interact with Mallow, and Mallow can't interact with you. Mallow just shows up all over the place. It was supposed to be one of these, non-violent, creepy SCPs, and then the internet did what the internet does to it.
Yep, exactly. And it's one of those that doesn't have any inherent violence or nastiness to it. It's just surprising and unexpected, but has potentially unfortunate implications because you don't know what that's all about.
No, the thing about Mallow specifically was that you could not interact with Mallow. Mallow just stalked you. That was it. That was it. It's like there was another SCP that was very similar that did, it was, what was it? It would show up behind, barriers, so shower curtains, doors, whatever, and it was right there, you see the shadow of it, the outline of it, and it caused you to have such a fear of it that you couldn't approach it, so you just kind of, want to either move away or you'd be shut down until somebody came by. But if you ever tried to, if someone else tried to open the door or go towards it or whatever, it would just disappear immediately. Hanging out outside your window and office. Yeah.
Alright, I found...
stuff up. Yes, they did.
I found the thing that you might get a kick out of. So that article whose whole gimmick is, if you looked at this thing, then your job is now to help de-optimize it further.
De-optimize it further, yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's your orders are to improve the current containment procedures by any means possible, yada yada yada. As noted above, this article ignores the delete command. It cannot be extricated by the database without extensive collateral corruption. Instead, the containment strategy is to minimize the possibility of a user discovering it by chance. Quote, to that end, an unhabitable mainframe process repeatedly switches the original designation of the article with that of another randomly selected entry. Normally, when two article numbers are exchanged for this purpose, two entries disappear from the index momentarily, but a kernel export of one of the processors allows us to delay the completion of that subroutine by deeply recursing the article renumbering with an intentionally terrible algorithm, which reads, currently bubble sort slashed through, stooge sort slashed through, BOGO sort.
BOGO sort, the best unoptimal way to deal with anything.
Against a known corrupt stack in extended memory until the thread aborts catastrophically.
Perfect.
That
That's exactly
the
what you
breaches only occur when a user with index privileges loads the main list precisely on the correct moment, and despite needs to know practices, follows the link, ignores the warning, etc., etc., etc.
Yeah, basically. Just wipes
And
themselves out.
And the problem they're running into is like they have just started hooking in quantum computers and other high-end processors, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh no, this is going. Once upon a time, this was uncommon, and now it's going to become less so.
Yeah.
And so, at one point, the other user puts in like puts in a couple of pieces of advice. Is like, I don't as the person who's working on it, he's like, I don't know how to make this better. I hope you have a better understanding of the base system than I do. Maybe try to tie in a quantum bogo sword or something.
Quantum Pogo Sword. That's funny.
The entire idea of dedicating qubits to bogo sorting is hilarious.
Qubits to... That is... It's like we have to try to be unoptimized now. We gotta go out of our way. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I do know that recently the SCP, like, writing project has gotten so massively big that they're basically like, everything is both non-canon and canon. We have like multiple strands of canonicity because we can't, it's like, it's just impossible to keep things canon anymore.
Goodness, that itself is a long story. It was basically, in the early days, it was all just a small group of people and being like, oh yeah, that's cool, let's integrate that. Oh yeah, that's cool, let's integrate that. It was less, there was no real canon because it just wasn't established yet. As it got established and a original set of users became like, I don't want to say mad with power, but mad with power.
Yeah, basically, they got mad with power. Yeah. Writing content.
There came a point that it was understood that they were now engaging in the same sort of ridiculous self-insert fanfiction that they were criticizing and that they would have banned any other article for. So they pulled out the meme stuff, like root and stem.
They basically decommissioned a shit ton of SCPs. Because it was getting too Mary Sue-like. They were becoming, like, certain parts were becoming the X-Men. It was getting too... Man. I think that was early days, so that was... I think 3,000 was the highest they'd gotten. Basically...
it may have... honestly, I think that happened in the 2000 era, I suspect. But after they did the rooting out, for a time then, there was a very carefully guarded canon that people were, like, advised not to muck around with. But as the number of articles and the interest kept growing, and they hit the 3,000s, the 4,000s, I think they're into at least 5s or 6s now.
It probably still exists. Most of the SCPs probably exist.
I'll check. But yeah, long story short, eventually they basically threw up their hands and went, okay, look, anybody can have a canon. Try to write the articles so that they're not super dependent on a canon, but it's fine. Canon doesn't matter. There's so many alternate universes and this, that, the other thing that you can just have a canon. And so now, in addition to the list of numbered articles, the site has full-on canon hubs, where it's something of a self-contained story.
It's interesting because, like, what ended up happening was people would, because people have different writing styles, and so either your SCP was just so abhorrently hard to contain that your researchers had to be basically Giga Chad, mega-brained masterminds, and then there was the people who couldn't write very well. Like, they could still write okay, but not, like, to that level. So then your researchers were basically utter buffoons. So you can't really have an organization in a single canon that has dipshits and super masterminds working in the same facility. It doesn't work that way.
That's a fair way to look at it.
Yeah, it's like, that doesn't make any sense. And then you had, like, some of them were guarded, like, you had a whole slew of guards that were both, like, blind, deaf, and mute. Because they, how do we guard this thing? Well...
There was a whole... The whole concept of D-class, it was introduced way early. The idea of like a whole class of menials and experimental subjects who are like people taken from death row. that was in it for a long time, and it's only later that people were like, look, with all the articles we've got, with all the stuff they deal with, don't think there's that many death row inmates.
Yeah, we're gonna run out of people eventually. So then they were like, well, now we pull it from the population. Well, now we pull it from here. It's like, we just have an infinite supply of dudes now. Don't worry about it.
And in the manner that fiction of this sort does, there have been various folks that have basically written in like, what, you think D-Class is actually criminals? No, it absolutely isn't. It's a conspiracy, yada yada. And there's folks that are like, no, we have a D-Class cloning device. That's just how it do.
Yeah, it's just how it works. Yeah, of course, SCP universe. Yeah, the other problem is that we started getting SCPs that are like, why didn't we just use this SCP to destroy this one? And it's just like, well,
see, and that too is one of those things that shifted as things went by.
exactly.
When they were being persnickety about their canon, the idea of cross testing was one of those things that they ruled as try not to do that because you don't know what it's gonna break. Like the in-story reason was you don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
The top level version is, we need an excuse to not have the immovable rock be the way to beat the impossible force or whatnot.
Yeah. Basically, the because you didn't want to plow over someone else's writing with someone someone else's some writing or whatever. That wouldn't be really fair. So so it was kind of a thing where eventually they were just like, I think the in-canon explanation that's sort of generally accepted is this might be useful for something else later on. We don't want to decommission it unless we absolutely have to. Is basically what is going on over here. Basically had people who were in Mary Sue Wars. Yeah, you basically had Mary Sue Wars happening. Or relied on Scranton Reality Acres. Oh, the SRAs. I love SRAs. They were everywhere. They were such a crutch.
Oh, that and during the same era, the Telekill alloy was introduced as
it was made by the little girl SCP, or was it some other SCP that was just basically shitting out this magic metal that lets you just contain anything you ever wanted?
Yeah, I cannot remember exactly where it came from, but that was the whole gimmick. And eventually people were like, "Look, this is a little silly here." So, and they didn't remove it, but they added in a thing where it actively like absorbs the psychic power and will eventually explode.
Yeah, basically.
Which at least makes it less of a insta-win button and more of a
yeah. It was such a problem. Oh man! And then because people were like, "Oh, I'll do it myself," and then they were like, Scranton Reality Anchors are useless against this thing. They don't work, or they're faulty, and so it was just such a problem because it's like, are these things useful or not?
Yeah.
It was so funny. Just oh man, it got so bad that the SCP Foundation was like, we give up. just don't make it stupid and it'll be fine. Just have a standard of writing quality. Don't write a Mary Sue. Be okay. Hello, Anxiety. How you doing? How's it going? It's been a while. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good.
Still, it's good stuff, and the way that they
excellent.
Well, for the most part, and the way that they handle the whole canons these days is probably the best solution, where they can just have a group of writers who want to be working on their canon.
Backrooms, I'm like, okay, I have a fundamental issue with the backrooms. Kind of bored. Don't worry, we're just complaining about writing right now. So my problem with the backrooms is they wanted to be the SCP Foundation without understanding what the SCP Foundation was. And so then you just had a bunch of people writing stuff in the dumbest way possible. There was no writing standards. It was the stupidest, most unwieldy thing ever. So you prove why SCP needs moderation. Basically, yeah, it was unmoderated. It was like the Wild West, and it was so bad because everyone wanted to do their thing, and they wanted to be their thing to be the coolest thing, and it just got so unwieldy. It's like, how many floors does it have? What's the consistency? There is no consistency. It's just whatever. How do you get into the rooms? How do you get out of the rooms? What's the mystery here? What's the intrigue? Oh, I can just backwards long jump no clip my way to the exit. It's like it's so dumb. I hate it so much. None of it matters. It's like we're slurping up almond water off the floor. Oh, but you can find a trader sometimes that'll just give you water. Oh, but you can just like, I don't know, do a no clip backflip or whatever, and bam, now you've got water. It's so dumb. It's like, oh, there's safe floors, but not sometimes, but sometimes they are, but not all the time. But there's like some rooms in these safe floors that aren't safe, and it's like, what is happening? Who's writing this? Who's in charge here?
And that's the big thing. The SCP project developed what amounts to oversight after it came together. And the Backrooms is a fun concept, but then everybody just kind of did their own thing with it. It was always this sort of short-form style video stuff, and the storyline was never the basis. The storyline is always tacked on with backroom stuff.
That's true. They usually come up with a weird gimmicky, because they treat it like a video game. That's what they do.
Yes, that's exactly it.
And that doesn't work because that strips all the fear out of it. All of the mystery, all of the wonder, all of the spooky just gets completely ripped out of it if it's like a video game. No
I didn't expect you to be so passionate about this. I'm learning something
new.
It's
like there needs to be a structure, because I was here for it. I was ready for a new SCP Foundation. I was like, oh, we could get some new cool writing in here, and then it's just a bunch of children hijacked it and then just tanked it into the floor. It's like, what happened? Hated the entities. Yeah, the entities of the back room was another problem, is because they were inconsistent, or they would be so laughably easily avoided, like that it was pointless. 682 became the back rooms. I wanted it to be cool. I really wanted it to be cool. Then it was just awful. Yeah, it was so hard to approach. It's like, where do you even start with this? Like, because with the SCP Foundation, they have a core theme, right? It is a secret government organization that contains abnormalities. Very simple, very easy to digest. The back rooms are, I don't know, sometimes you just end up there and it's this weird video game thing, but sometimes, not all the time. So you can do video game things, but not kind of, sort of, but then you have entities and some of them are okay and some of them aren't, but you have no control over which ones you get to. And like, you have to get through these floors, but there's not really an end goal. There's not really a starting point. It's like, what is happening? Adding monsters at all removes the effect of liminal spaces. Oh, that's the other thing. Like, you could have done some really cool stuff with, like, there were some shorts that some animator was doing, which were really cool. That would have been cool. If that guy had been in charge of the backrooms, I think it could have been great. Welcome to the internet where things get ruined. Original backrooms concept. Where am I? How did I get here? How do I get out of here? Am I all alone? Yeah, and then, you know, current backrooms is like, I'm gonna just Mario backflip my way through all of the floors, get the floor, like, whatever, blind myself, do, like, the moonwalk while singing a Michael Jackson song, and then I'll pop into the top of the Tower of Paris, like the Eiffel Tower. Ta-da! Chaos dimension. That's the thing. People keep throwing rules in it. Yeah, because the other problem is, like, they want all their rules, but they don't want any rules. It's like, you can't have both, bro. Before the revisions. Oh, this is Gregory. As long as you have purple crayons, you're fine. But red crayons will enrage him and make him do double damage. Yeah, they were like, yeah. There was some like there was enough structure to it so that it was like approachable at all. Psychological horror of OBS, please. Well, psychological horror of being suddenly alone is such an underused form of horror because everyone wants to add entities to everything. That's true. Like, you could have had, like, maybe one or two, but, like, the whole point of, like, you could have had, like, the abnormalities could have been the spaces themselves and how to navigate them. That would have been great. You didn't need a billion monsters per floor.
And that is perhaps the...
the side rooms! One backrooms level that was basically forever swimming pools that you had to look right, then left, then right to be able to get out. Yeah, exactly. It was like, what is happening? And then people would come up with like their own rule to get through a floor. So then you had like 80 different ways to get through a single floor, and it just stripped the lethality out of it completely. The cap for what? I don't know what you're talking about. Sometimes liminal spaces are fun of it. Yeah. Psychological horror. Have you heard of Skinamarink? I have not heard of that. I have not been wanting to watch it. Is it like a fan project or something? Oh my god, negative floors were also a thing, and I hated those. I don't have a prestige effect. One of these days I'll come up with a little prestige effect. Oh, indie psychological horror, okay. You can also just do exclamation point P. That also works.
So that reminds me, do I have another...
Oh. Yeah, you prestiged. You prestiged correctly.
Hey. I was just getting one more check-in on.
Oh, there you go.
Gotta see that card after all.
No, they prestige. Prestige is working fine. There's just no effect for it. There's no feedback because I never got that far because I was trying to move it to an engine, so I stopped working on it. So you did prestige. It just didn't tell you you prestige. It did. It told you in the Discord log. You prestige there. Also, what cap are you talking about?
Talking to me? Talking to that.
I'm talking to Komodo. Komodo was talking about some kind of cap. So I might as well take a look-see do. Melody. Oh, that's tier. No. The EXP goes up per level. And then the level cap goes up per tier. Or I might have that backwards. But one of them, you have to go through the current... Hold on. Which one? Tier or rank? I can't remember which one I called this.
I'm confused, too.
You set Melody's level. Oh, did Melody's level reset? I didn't do that on purpose. Melody just reset her level. For some reason. Perfection is your level. Where's your prestige? Okay, so it's your prestige level or rank increases the amount of EXP you need per level, and then the tier determines how many levels you need per rank. Because just going from 1 to 50 isn't trouble as is. Yeah, this man just sends up to the Fae Wilds. The most complicated version ever. What do you mean? It's a dual prestige system. You have a prestige rank, which goes up to 10. And then when it hits 10, then you increase your tier. So the tier determines your level cap, and the prestige rank determines your EXP needed per level. Yeah, because I think your level reset. Do you hear yourself? She was level 4. Wait, hold on. Let me go check. Wow, current lost EXP is massive. I don't know how it got that big. Jesus.
Wait, you have a current lost EXP entry somewhere?
Yeah, it's called the globally lost EXP. Some factions use it to, like healer factions use it to give you EXP.
Ah.
Melody, are you a non-persistent faction? Or Melody, where are you? Yeah, Melody, why are you level 180 again? What happened? What happened to Melody? Snipe that shit, Jeepers. Yeah, I don't know how I got that high. Did somebody lose a shit ton of EXP?
I don't think so. But I'm not sure.
Melody fed the glee.
Now let's see. Where do we still have things that need to be...
Keaton's doing fine. Was Melody at all? I mean, you've been checking in with her, so I don't know what's been going on. Let's switch it back to 15. I don't see any random... Yeah, they got wildfired. Should I stream Silk Song if I ever get it? You can. Just keep in mind that, like, streaming really popular games is really difficult for small streamers because you get buried by a billion other bigger streamers that are streaming the big popular thing.
That's true. That's true.
Why is Talkie's level 26? I don't think anyone's been checking with Talkie. What is happening? Oh wait, I wonder if you... Oh, if you shouldn't do anything. Hold on. Oh, you have been checking with Talkie? Oh, okay. Oh, you must have a potion. My bad. Alright, let me fix this Glee amount. That's too many zeros. I don't know where we got 3 extra zeros from. There we go.
Huh. I didn't realize I'd be able to fly to Mount Ember. That's
Spell
neat.
check my Glee command. Never. I'm not gonna read. What is this? The amounts. Are you sure about that? It was fine before StreamerBot broke literally the universe.
Literally the universe, you
Literally
say?
the universe, yes, everything. Just broke all of everything. Also, how did Minos get... Oh, right. Oh, I wonder if it's because Melody is mucking around with different things. All of everything all at once, exactly. I mean, the database isn't corrupting itself, so, you know, that's nice.
Definitely a start.
The dog is upset. StreamerBot broke the dog.
Oh,
so
no.
we moved, and, you know, since I moved everything, the dog is not doing okay. Have you heard of 3FS? I have not heard of 3FS. Rig the system. Yeah, I need to figure out... Oh, man, I have to dig up. Hold on, I'm gonna do a view real quick. I think I'm like a couple levels out. I could probably climb the mountain. Alright, did this destroy Melody? No, it didn't destroy Melody. I have no idea what's going on. It's Melody State. Melody's still fine after review. Okay. Give Doggo pets.
Where was the subway? Is the subway in Saffron? Or the way you get to the other side?
He's a Let's Play YouTuber. Okay. Melody.
Not for the life of me.
Oh, something's reset Melody. What did that?
Again?
Ifany, do view for me again, real quick. Hold on. Why you specifically? Which is definitely the kind of humor I want to have. Oh, yeah?
Oh, I need to hydrate.
That didn't do it. That didn't reset Melody. That's a good-ass question. Komodo, do view for me. Is it based on the sprite? Aha! That did it. That got it. The view command. There's something in the view command. When your sprite is set, I bet I know what it is. I bet you I know what it is. Oh yeah, I know exactly what's going on here. Give me a minute. Don't use view. View will break your faction. Yeah, it's the view spray. I know what it is. It's another wonderful change. To if you don't see a sprite show up, then you're fine. Gabby, where's your level? Yeah, there you are. Yeah, this is why I was asking people to do them specifically one at a time. I don't even know what she was at. We'll just set her to level 2. Why am I'm trying to fix things. My god. Can't believe this. Sending me to the Shadow Realm. There's checking. Alright, where is this? Execute code, sprite driver. Oh my god, I gotta do all of these. Alright. What should I stream? That's a hard question. What kind of content style do you like? Did you get the milk? No, I've been too busy fixing the Fae faction system. Python for a faction system work found a semi-free thing. I mean, it depends on what you're trying to do with your faction system. Are you trying to show it on, like, during stream? Stream coding? I don't know about that. That's very difficult. You'd have to, like, it's gonna be very slow building a community if you're gonna just be doing that. People typically come to watch streamers be funny and silly. So you have to have a lot of talking skill to keep that entertaining. Where the heck is this? There it is. Level and the faction counter. Okay. Certain person got outed. Yeah. Mr. Software, oh boy. You aren't as bad as Redacted, you'll be fine, yeah. Yeah, Talkie's still fine, as long as you don't view. So it's a specific bug where, if you have a faction set, and then you do view, then it causes problems because of the stupid variable nonsense. Disable view. No, I know I can fix it. It's not a problem. Just gotta go. It's gonna take me a minute. Just don't do it while I'm trying to fix it.
Sure do. I blow stuff up real good. Almost too good. What needs exploding?
Skill. Oh my god, she stayed on screen for the appropriate amount of time. Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
You okay?
No. Tokens, give me levels, give me the faction stuff. Sure, just give it all to me. Give it all to me. There's few. Come here. Let's execute code. Let's go hook. I don't need that. That's what I want. I want sprite check. Sprite driver. That's there. Saving pile. That was a surprisingly insane answer. I know, right? When will streamer bot not hurt Foxboy's soul? This is the question. I don't think it ever will. It ever won't. It will always hurt my soul. It's time check. I want time check. I want sprite driver, EXP driver. There it is. I do like the new coding interface, though, StreamerBot has. That makes this a little easier. Faction level, faction EXP. That's the That's all the tokens. I don't think I need to care about that. Finally moves over to a different game engine. That'll start hurting his soul instead. Yeah, basically. I can't wait to have new and exciting problems.
Exactly.
Exactly. I hate this thing. Alright, there we go. Yikes, I have to do this one at a time. Okay. What would the faction system be called if I were to look up online material to learn it? A faction system? That's not really how that works. You're gonna have to figure out, you have to break it down a little bit more than that. You can't just say how to write faction system. You have to decide what kind of game is it? Is it what kind of genre? Is it a what I have? So what you're looking for is an idle RPG. You can't just say how do I write an idle RPG. You have to kind of define, all right, what kind of, is it a check-in system? Are you gonna do like on a time? You need a game design. If you're gonna make it a game, you need a game design document. How long, like how do people interface with it? If you're just gonna copy exactly what I have, you're gonna need to figure out a way to capture time. So start with, how do I capture input from Twitch? Then you're gonna have to be like, you have to figure out a way to store data. You're gonna need a database structure. You're gonna need to figure out how to read and write to a database. What that's gonna look like. Is it gonna be SQL? Probably, because most databases are SQL. Then you need to figure out, all right, how do I get date stamps? Like, pick pieces of it. Copy what you have sounds dangerous. I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's what you're gonna have to do. You have to pick, do piece by piece. Every single time. Go. What do I have here? I have...
Those are some big eggs.
Some big eggs!
I mean, they are.
Those are some large eggs. My god.
Bernard, have you been to Route 34 yet?
I've been to Route 34.
Attention viewers, Velvet the Fox
I don't
here.
think it's in our tracker.
The stream will be back
Probably
soon,
not.
so don't go anywhere. I'll be ready with more possum jokes when we return. Lol.
Level 5. So I need... Oh, that's right. This is why this was a problem, because I needed to set... F level and... Okay, alright. Here's what we do. Did I make this a... Hold on. I'm doing some code. Listen, I'll give you some time to catch up.
Who, me?
Oh, did you get maximum level already?
That's right. I'm sitting at a team at cap.
Dang. I think I'm a couple levels
I'll take-
behind.
I was taking the opportunity to run around Johto a little bit and grab a few things. Because I think there were still spots we haven't caught on.
Oh, I see. Faction EXP. And then temp faction level, just faction level. Okay, I see. Then I go here, and then I do... Sprite driver. Slap these. Not that, don't do that. That. Aha. Aha.
I don't think I have any mons that are going to be good at catching, so I need to swap something out. Briefly.
EXP equals... Oh god, what's this called? Not the token. It's gonna be level Taki? No, it's gonna be Taki faction. Faction, and then faction level will be level Taki. And now I do this for every single one of these. That's why we did this the way we did it. Oh man, this would be a problem if freaking StreamerBot wasn't stupid. All right.
I mean, yes, that's exactly what we're looking at here.
Ugh, wasted valuable Pokemon time having to fix this problem. Can't believe this. Can't believe this. Oh, none. None faction. Coding languages in general would be a problem if they weren't stupid. You know, that's fair. That's fair. Shade faction. Level shade. Melody faction. Level melody. I guess plug these in since I'm at this part of the code. Faction level, faction. Perfect. Perfect. Hazel faction. Level Hazel. Gab faction. Level Gab. I have to do all this data preservation. Oh my god, Warren faction. I wonder if anyone... I'm probably the only person on the goddamn planet who's using StreamerBot like this, so no one's going to be reporting this. I'm going to go on... If I go onto the forums and raise a stink about it, they're going to be like, why are you doing this? Why would you do this?
Yeah, they might. They might.
They're like, this is not a problem that 99% of people have, so just deal with it. I was almost tempted to just downgrade. Why are you making this mouse do horse work? What? Basically. Chara faction. I could have stripped this out and been like, nah, you don't get a sprite when you do a view. You get nothing. Chara faction.
Oh my goodness.
That would have been easier. That would have been easier, but I decided to do the more complicated thing.
But of course.
Edjar. Alright, so we have Taki, we have Edjar. We have Chotter, Sejara, Keaton, Vivi, Minos, Warren, Gabriella, Hazel, Melody, Shade. I think that's all of them. When you finally make the widget GUI, you won't have to deal with this anymore. That's true. Then I can just be like, why isn't the GUI working? All right, Ifany, do me a view, please. Sounds like my OC gallery. All right, Gabriella, don't you de-level on me, baby. You de-leveled on me. What are you doing? But for why? Oh, because I don't think I get levels. That's probably what's happening. Doop. Alright. Get levels, please. Actually get faction levels. We get user data, we get the faction levels. Faction counter. Oh my god, but I gotta get level data as well. Alright. Just get me all the data. Just get it all. Just give me all the data. I need to make a master command that's just like, get me all of it. I don't even care anymore. Do I need it? I don't know. Probably not. But get it to me anyway, because who knows what StreamerBot needs anymore?
Oh dear.
Okay, now do a view with me. Ifany. Don't you scream at me. We're gonna fix this one way or another.
I might catch some Pokemon.
I catch some Pokemon.
Yep.
Yeah,
Gotta
you
add
should
Route
probably do
34 to the tracker.
Yay! It's fixed. It's not broken anymore. Hurrah! It worky. I shouldn't have had to do any of that, but here we are.
This is true.
Where's my map? Where even is Route 34?
Oh, it's here. Let me show you. right down here, just south of Goldenrod.
The goldenrod, huh?
Yep, see?
Oh, yeah, I don't think I went over there because I went north because I was trying to get Mew at the time. Yeah, I just didn't even bother going south.
Right.
I was like, I don't care. Someone give this man some pet pets.
Ooh, that looks like it could be a Houndoom, Dunsparce. Great, we're playing Who's That Pokemon now.
Yeah, who is that Pokemon? It's Jigglypuff from above.
Dear.
They're all Jigglypuff from above.
Every last one of them.
Like in Rock Knight. Ooh, that's a good one, though. I like that one. I guess I'll go over there. We'll go say hi. It's Misla!
Yep, that's
Hello, Misla.
That's a Dunsparce.
It's a Dunsparce. Do you have a Dunsparce?
Does Dunsparce have any techniques or things that we need to be worried about?
I don't
Hey
think
there,
so.
at Miss Lacane. Gotta find that metal in the swamp, eh? I hear ya. Valheim can be
that's
a
the
real
thing that always
adventure.
worries about me with this
As
game.
a
It's like,
variety
okay,
streamer,
does it
you're
know
a jack of all
counter?
trades,
Does it know
from
Perish
3D
Song?
dwarf
Does it
to
have an ability
gaming.
that'll stop me from
Keep up
swapping?
the awesome content.
Yeah.
You
I don't know
enough
hashtag
about
Blender
the
3D,
general
hashtag
Pokemon
art,
abilities for
hashtag
this.
chatting with
Is
viewers.
this going to be a problem? Do I have to worry about this? Oh, no. How you doing, Misla? How was Valheim yesterday? Did you guys beat the game yet? Did you Val all the Heims? Did you conquer Valhalla or whatever? Alright, we're on Route 34, baby. I don't really want to fight anybody.
Yeah, there's just a patch of grass that we can do real quick and easy,
Oh, I don't
right?
think I have any catching. Alright, you know what? This is fine. I'm
yeah,
just-
check your team. Make sure you got somebody that can either sleep or whatnot. I swapped one of mine out for Bub Ball because otherwise that's going to be a pain.
Do I have Bubble? Bubble, can you... Who's my catching mon? I think that was Titan. Do you like my Sneasel? It's quite rare. I can trade it for a lick. No. ETS would give me a starter Pokemon to anyone with 40 fused Pokemon. Yes. Only 32 fused Pokemon.
And Quick Ball Go. Excellent. Dunsparce is my first one, thanks to Quick Ball.
Oh. It goes. It goes. Can't believe this. Mizzla just ignored me. Oh. Oh, I have been unnoticed by Senpai.
Oh.
Oh.
What do we call it? Anybody want to be Dunsparce?
Anyone want to be Dunsparce? Oh, man. I'm the start of the street band. Yeah, everyone knows the stream doesn't start until Ifany says something. Psycho Cuts. Do I have Psycho Cuts? Do I have any of the moves?
Let's call him
Illustration.
Plenty. Mm-hmm.
Plenty. Plenty. Oh, I'm not going to be able to easily... That's going to be unfortunate. Moonblast. Isn't Moonblast just better play rough? What do you mean my fairy
might
type
be.
can't learn fairy moves? Could have called it Dun Sparse.
That's
Yeah,
the next
true.
evolution. They're a game away from that one.
Okay, I can replace play rough.
Oh, Chan Slash. What is the Chan portion of that? I wonder.
Chansey, probably. Oh, you mean the?
I don't.
No, that's the thing. That's a Chansey. Because if
I
it
think
was
you're right.
if it was a blankety blank Chan, it would be like Hitmon slash or hit slash or something like that.
I think I've got. Okay, I've definitely got a Blissey, so Dupe's Claws on that one, and
Where's false swipes? That's what it's called. False swipes.
and I do have a Sandshrew.
Oh, boy.
So yes, this is Dupe's
Oh, boy.
Claws.
False swipes. There it is. This one before. One, two, and ta-da. All right, what do we got out here on this stupid route?
Oh, wow. Must have rolled to day or night or whatever, because look at this. Is that a Zorlok in the shadow?
It could be, or it could be a Sand Slash. It's like, I don't know what that last one over there is, but I know that there's another. I could get another Gudra.
That's still Sand Slash. Yep. All right. Still dupes claused.
My God, Alex. Ooh, Lorantis. Here we go, baby. It's Lorant time.
I have a Blissey, so still gonna dupes clause Chansey. Is that the entire allotment now? Oh, and because I've seen or caught all the ones on the route, the secret one was revealed, which is a what is that? Kilala? Ralt's evolution.
Yeah, it's Ralt's Kirlia and Gardevoir. What do I name the bug?
So,
Bug legs.
Good question. What'd you get?
Lorantis.
It was a Lunantis?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I like this one. That's cute. Go with that one. Of course, it's popular. Sounds right. What about the FFS now?
Now remember, it's not a bug type. It's technically just grass.
Yeah, it says this, which is weird because it looks like a bug.
It very much does.
What you call the bug? Oh, it's the not bug. We'll call it the Fae faction system. I see. I love, for fuck's sake. Unless anyone wants to be the Lorantis.
Honestly, FFS is kind of funny.
Nicknaming with that is going to be fun. That's true.
I think I've already got a Stuffle.
All right,
yes, I do.
FFS. We might rename that at some point.
But of course, it's still funny.
My frames. My frames. That's another one. I don't want another one. Yes, because there's a forced encounter. Oh. Dupes close. Get out of here.
Hey, a Gabite.
You know, I'm gonna wait till night and see what I get.
Isn't? Huh. I am slightly confused now, but that's okay.
Oh, I don't know what. Oh, that's a Clink Clang.
All right. How many? Oh, that's hilarious. It looks like... Renard, have you had 3 of these things?
Yes, I've had a lot of them. I keep getting Garchomps, Gabites and Garchomps. Oh, give me a rare.
All right, here's the big question. Gabite 34 will probably know a dragon move.
Oh my god, it's a Ninjask. Wait a minute, how does... Alright, wait. Give me a minute. Because Shedinja, if you have an empty party team member, and you evolve your Ninjask, you get a Shedinja.
Yep.
How does that work?
As long as
what does that bind to?
I'm gonna go with it'll it's the whole Met rule. So if it pops out when you're in a city, it counts as one of the mons for that city. If it pops out when you're on a route, it counts as one of the mons from that route. So rare candies and wisdom.
Oh, rare candies and a shit ninja. Roll-wise, I don't know. The end is the key to duping legendaries. Nope. I forget, how do you dupe legendaries with it? power of a Shedinja, I could rule the world with the right fusion.
It has a. I was gonna say it has Ghost type, right? I think you could make a fusion that has like 1 weakness and Wonder Guard, possibly better.
Yeah, you fuse them with Ninjask, evolve it so it evolves, and get the Shedinja fusion. Wait, what? Oh, you fuse something with Ninjask, and then when it evolves, you get what? Is that how that works? That's funny. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Can you just keep duping over and over again?
Huh.
I don't know if it's still in, but yes. Okay.
Oh, that's weird. I get a kick out of that. All right, Renard, posting this one to you. Gabite is a dragon. So is Bubball Razoreth here. I've got Spore, and I probably outspeed him because I've got 20 levels on him, but I might not. Do I throw a quick ball?
Yeah, my quick balls have worked first try every time.
So that's the big question: is do I just flip a quick ball at him and hope that he's unable to kill Bubball Razoreth if he pops out and uses a dragon move?
Ooh.
Or do I Spore him and then swap out to something that's gonna deal with dragons a little better? If I have such a mon, let me check.
Do you have 20 level? I mean, you have 20 levels of defense on this dude.
That is what I'm hoping is going to be the big difference. All right, I think I think we throw the quick ball and hope for the best. I'm just worried that if he comes out with Dragon Breath, that it's going to be a problem.
Wasn't it just the fixed 40 move?
No. Dragon Breath is a more typical special move. Power 60, but used by a dragon type that's up to 90, and then a dragon is super effective against dragon.
It's true. A little spooky. Can he even learn that at level 34?
Yep, he learns at level 1.
Oh.
So I think I'll pitch the quick ball and hope for the best. I really hope that this isn't the end of Bubball Razoreth, right?
Bye, Bubball. I knew you. Okay, bye-bye. I love you.
Actually, how is my special defense? I might as well check, right?
Yeah, you know.
Oh yeah, I am a little less concerned now. He's got lots of HP and lots of special defense, so hopefully.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Hopefully.
Why did that become your default buy command? I don't know, because I thought it was funny. I heard it once, and then it became part of my vernacular. And I can't unhear it.
Got it. All right.
You got it. Yeah, perfect. See, no problem.
Much ado about nothing.
I think we need to go to Pallet Town. I think I heard it in a terminal montage video. This is probably where I heard it.
Did you catch your second from the zone?
I did. So Lurantis was my first, and Ninjask was my second.
Ah, right. What did you name Ninjask? Nina, very good. Anyone want to be Gabite?
We could have another Caden.
We could.
Another Caden or Tia. I'm always down to be a Durgan. That's true. Caden's always down to be a Durgan.
Call it Cadia? Got it.
Cadia. There you go. Listen, you can't trust me. You gotta have backups of everybody.
All right, and that's our mons for this round.
Cadia stands. Nice. Warhammer 40k flashbacks. Oh man, the ocean's eating my frames. I might need to restart the game. Now, did you have to leave it too? I don't remember if you need to go somewhere.
Oh, let me check quick. I might need to bow out. Yeah, I should probably bow out at 2, just so I have time to freshen up before the next thing on the list.
You have 5 minutes. Well, 4 minutes.
Yes, indeed.
play rough.
Suppose I should save here and not try to catch another Mon. That's probably smart.
But you could, though. It shouldn't take too long, right?
I mean, there's a route like here.
I got done. I was done with Route 34 and I left.
Oh no! I headed up now to Route 35, which I think you've already caught.
Oh yeah, I think I've gone through 35. I hope.
I don't see it on the list.
Oh, I must have avoided everything in Route 35.
Yeah, this is something for next time, I do think. But we've got a couple more opportunities to catch Mons, and that's always a nice thing.
So I'm seeing if I can't like get these last couple levels. So I'm like, what, one level? Everyone's one level out except for Tia, who's 2 levels out. Now to note, I will be gone next Saturday. I'm going to
good to know.
A Fae birthday party. Those are fun. It's my niece. My niece is turning 1 year old. I should probably be there for that. Yeah.
That's wonderful.
the little failings running around.
They grow up so fast.
Getting mobile, I know. Luckily, I don't have to take care of it. It's not mine, so, you know. I just get to enjoy all the problems. I get to just, enjoy the cake and the food and the presents and the watching.
I see.
The my Fae brother have problems. I get dinner and a show. It's great.
Goodness.
Only occasionally
you can be the person who gets to. You get to be the person that spoils them.
Yeah, exactly.
And then leaves.
And then, yep, spoil them and leave, baby. Oh, someone hit level 54 finally. Yeah, it was like, what was it? The last time I visited, my nephew they got him Hot Wheels, and he likes Hot Wheels. He likes Hot Wheels a lot. He likes to launch them out because we got him he got a powered track, right? So he's launching.
Oh, yup.
Yeah. So it was like, okay. So I showed him. I set it up so that it was like a closed circuit, and then he figured out how to undo one of the circuits so that he could basically get a cannon. And he waited for me to turn the corner, and he launched it at me. And whoa, boy! Tiny little pieces of metal getting launched at your sternum at very fast is kind of painful.
Oh gosh.
I was like, damn, this is a bad idea. Why didn't we get him the plastic ones? It's like, oh my gosh. I was like, I thought that was pretty secure, but man, they got some strength on them.
All right, 2 more strange prisms. We got that.
Hard plastic going 0.5. The speed, 5% of the speed of light still hurts. Just a little bit. Just a smidge.
Well, that reminds me of the old lore. There was somebody on a forum, one of those who would win forums a long time ago, who asked, could a banana defeat Superman? Or defeat Goku, I think it was. And the consensus was, the answer is yes, provided it has sufficient velocity.
Anything could kill anything if it has enough velocity. Answer yes. If you accelerate things to enough of the speed of light, it becomes plasma and can just destroy anything. Anything going fast enough can cut, yeah. It may not be a banana when it's done, but
That's true. It definitely won't be.
It definitely won't be. Gyro ball. What is gyro ball? It's a steel type.
Certainly not recognizable as one.
Slower than murder. I think I'm pretty fast, so I don't think steel ball's gonna be useful. I do like the ideas, or with enough. If Goku, in his love of food, if he eats enough bananas fast enough, he'll die of radiation sickness. That might be a little difficult, but it's doable. I don't know how. I mean, he eats pretty fast. That too, or takes SCP-352. I don't know what that one is. I can't remember their numbers. I do not have the entire encyclopedia memorized of SCP numbers. Indeed. You only need to eat what? It was like 500,000 of them. I think it was 10,000, but yeah, you need to eat like 10,000 of them. And it has to be within like, I think 10 seconds. Otherwise the radiation dissipates too fast. But yeah, if you eat enough of them fast enough, you could die. Who would win forums basically said that Sailor Moon doesn't even have to go full power to kill God Emperor of Mankind. Isn't that like Toon Force at that point or whatever? Plutonium from bananas.
In fairness, Sailor Moon is... This is one of those things that needs a respect thread. Sailor Moon has far more power than anyone gives credit because it's like, oh yes, silly magical girl show. But no, Sailor Moon is incredibly OP when you boil it down.
It's like, how did this happen? How did we get here? Catunks wants to learn Earthquake. Should you learn Earthquake? Probably not, because it's a hit everything move, and I'd have to get rid of Rock Slide. Kind of like your moves as they are. We can get rid of Double Kick. Double Kick's kind of sad. We'll get rid of Double Kick. We don't need Double Kick.
But Epiphany is correct. It is time.
That is true time. Anime Explosion-loving witch whose name I can't think of could do that. Oh, you mean Explosion!
Lena Inverse, I think?
Oh, Dragon. You were talking about Dragon Slave?
I mean, that's what I would have gone with.
I think that upgraded to... Oh, God. There's like 3 versions of it now because she kept adding things to it. Smallest explosions. If it's from... Was it Kusabasa or something like that? But she only cast it once. What's her nugget? Who basically casts explosion, blows up a place, and then... At least with Rena, she could cast it more than once. Or Lena Inverse. Rena Inverse, Lena Inverse, depending on your localization.
Alright. Well, this has been fun. We're going to do this again in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. A couple weeks. It'll be another 2 weeks before we get back to... Maybe we'll eventually climb that stupid mountain.
In the meantime, we can still plan that archipelago
stuff.
Yada yada. I still love the idea of dragging in the entirety of chat into a Factorio world just to help you beat Pokemon or something.
Yeah, it's something like that. Something like that.
But we'll talk more on that later.
Yeah. All right, Death Battle rules.
You take care.
Start falling apart because Death Battle rules can't be consistent for more than 2 episodes. But yes, you take care as well. I will talk to you later. Thanks for joining us. We will see you next time.
Yeah, see you soon. And bye-bye, chat.
Bye-bye. All right. Let's swap over here. Oh my gosh. All right, so I hope you had a fantastic time. I will definitely not be streaming tomorrow. I'll be doing a lot of stuff. I'm gonna try and sit down and just plow through Godot. Oh man, but we will. Laters. Miss Liz yelling at me now. Oh my god. But I will see you on Tuesday. I will be out Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, so there will be no streams during those days. So I don't know what we'll be doing on Thursday or Tuesday. We'll do something. You better show up to session tomorrow. I probably will. I'll probably be there. Food's Day. But until then, have a fantastic weekend. I will see you Tuesday. Until then, take it easy and stay safe out there in those Fae Wilds. Bye-bye.